Hey folks, so I'm gonna now go through section B of, section B of Struttin, um, which will be interesting. So I'm just having a quick glance through. It seems that section B and section E are pretty much the same. Um, yeah, so that's what I'll focus on now, section B and E. Um, I haven't yet listened to what Scott has to say about it. So at some point during this video, I'm gonna log out and see what Scott has to say. But yeah, initially, what I can see is that um, there are some things to keep in mind in terms of articulation. Um, like there's a staccato articulation, and I think it's called a tenuto, um, or where you long out the note, make the note feel long. Um, but only during the first iteration of it. So it's like and then so that you have, yeah, that's the cardio feeling for this first one, and then the rest of them are just kind of straight played. I'm not sure if that's because it's actually supposed to be played like that, or just like it says sim. I don't know what sim means, so let's look up what sim means. Sim music definition. Okay, right. So it says play in a similar way, which means that I should play it with that articulation throughout. Cool. So what I'll be practicing, it seems, is getting to the point where I can play the articulations as they're meant to be. Um, so I'm going to do the first two bars, and kind of just loop it with a metronome. Try to get that articulation to really come out. Hopefully today the metronome works as it's supposed to and doesn't stop halfway through like yesterday. .70 BPM metronome. Gonna go slowly first. For some reason my Google metronome is not showing up. Metronome Google. Yeah, it's just 170. One, two, oh. I mean, that's not very useful. So the metronome that I'm using at the moment stops if you come out of the browser, which is not very useful for if you want to be reading something at the same time. Let me find one on Google Chrome. There we go. Trusty Chrome metronome. For those of you who don't know, if you're anything like me and lazy when you have your computer and you're practicing with your computer, you can literally just search metronome on Google Chrome and it'll bring up a metronome. which has helped me quite a lot. I keep putting a B natural instead of a B flat. I don't know why. 3, 4. The problem with at least the Google Chrome on my MacBook, is it just cuts out quite often. So I'm gonna put this on Safari, so that it doesn't cut out. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go slightly slower. I keep missing the staccato at the end of the first bar. So let's try 55 BPM. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed it again. going along with the pulse of the metronome, so feel it at its full speed. Sorry, I was feeling it at half beats, so I'm going to feel it in beats. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. gonna try it from the top at this speed. Actually, maybe slightly faster, just to keep myself on my toes. Let's try 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. So there's a heavy glissando, steady glissando. I think. Okay, I'm gonna play it faster again. Let's try it at 150. Actually, let's try 140. And then after doing that, I'm gonna take the next section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One thing that I'm really bad with is counting, honestly. In the sense that I should just know that this section is what, 4, 8, 16 bars long. So I should know that it's 16 bars long. So I play da 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 dum da 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 da, that 4 times. Okay, so section B, this phrase played 4 times. I'm just gonna mark it on the score. And section A is the section A phrase played twice, which is an 8-bar phrase. So 8-bar phrase, 16-bar phrase, followed by another 8-bar phrase, which is just section 1 again, and then followed by a 12-bar phrase, followed by... Okay. So it actually kind of gets quite interesting. Um, yeah, so I'm going to mark that down because I shouldn't have had to be like playing around with the mouse to know where I was. Okay. Okay. 8 bars. Phrase 2 times. Sixteen bars. Phrase 4 times. 8 bars. Okay, so I'm gonna take it again at that speed with the information that I've just put in the score. Okay. Ah, did it wrong. 2, 3, 4. One. 2. Three. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I've got the structure right. I'm gonna have to give that a bit more of a go. I'm gonna come off camera so that I can see what Scott has to say about the next section.